Right. Am I or am I not live? Live on the thing. Right. Double check you can actually, yeah, you can see, you can definitely see. Right. Why am I on Christmas? So obviously CPI, boom boom, did a big boom boom. Right. Let's clean up these charts. So it's like I said yesterday. I was expecting yesterday, which was Tuesday, to put in low of the week, and then I said the other days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to be continuation to the upside. So looks like I was spot on with that analysis once again. Buy side's just been taken on NQ. There was no entry really anywhere that you could take. Even like taking that, I wouldn't have taken that. No low got taken down here, sell side never got taken, so there was actually no entry for me within this. Yeah, not really, there's just nothing really there. Well, I don't expect us to really come down to the Sydney and Tokyo lows, of course, because that's so far away from where price is currently. Just gonna go out a time frame. You know, I'm gonna just do top down, straight top down right now from the daily. Where are we at on the daily still? Okay, so the draw is still higher. Bullish midweek reversal profile. Monday we have a retracement lower. Tuesday we put in low of the week, take out liquidity, fill the remainder of this daily fair value gap. You can see that wick right there filled that, so I'll mark what's not been filled yet. Okay, that got filled. Yeah, draw still higher. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's check on here as well. Yes, kind of traded through this daily fair value gap, but that's okay. I still expect the draw to be higher because the midweek reversal profile is still in play on ES as well. Obviously Monday retraces, Tuesday low of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday expansion. Friday might consolidate, but definitely today and tomorrow expansion towards the upside. Yeah, we're moving pretty quickly. Like, god damn. I'm confident that this buy side up here is definitely going to get taken, for sure. This hourly high right here as well. New York. From the other day. Okay. And get rid of this going here. Okay, so we dumped, price has been rebalanced now, essentially, and now we are on buy side of the curve once that daily fair value gap was reached. So then this is a market maker buy model. We are on buy side of the curve now. And then obviously CPI is just basically pushed, you know, given price like fuel to frickin' move up, bruv. It's fucking yes, just really aggressively moving up. CPI is just giving it the liquidity it needs to fucking the volatility needs to move higher. Sorry, I'm not good with words. Never have been, never will be. I wish I could get an entry somewhere, but I can't because no low's been taken yet. I want to see how price reacts this other buy side level. I'm just going to switch to the 5 minute now. Yeah, we should just keep expanding upwards considering how aggressive price was. When we take that buy side, these fair value gaps down here that haven't been filled do align with equilibrium of the move. So that's a level that I'm interested in for sure. What I'll do is I'll just put that as premium and discount. So that would be what one? That's like 1 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, cool. So yeah, 15-minute fair value gap at equilibrium when that buy side gets taken. But I'd want to see us come back down here, not close below this 15-minute fair value gap, and then trade higher. I want to see us just take out like if we like, obviously we displace through like all of these lows here, like actually displace through them with like fair value gaps, and we like do it really fast, really aggressive, then I'd probably see us trade through here, maybe come down to take this low down here. That's a pretty prominent low. I'm just going to look on the 5 minute to see if there are any more. I would say that's, yeah, the most prominent low would be down here. That's reasonable for price to actually get to, because like technically down here is sell side, all of these lows that are stacked here, right there. And you know, I could say that that's, you know, that needs to get taken, but the reason I'm not is because price has moved very aggressively away from this area. And what does that imply? That implies that we've swept enough liquidity because we've now got the move higher. So the liquidity is there. We don't need sell side because this move in itself is saying that there is enough liquidity for this move. That's why it's expanding in the first place. A lot of people get that mixed up, being like, oh, sell side needs to get taken, sell side needs to get taken. It would be nice if that low there had taken those lows. Let me zoom in more. Actually, let me go look on MNQ, because a lot of the time that's taken on MNQ, those lows from London session probably took those Asian and Sydney lows. Ah no, wrong button. I imagine they're probably taken on M&Q, those lows I was looking at. Yeah, so those lows were taken on here, so sell side did get taken, in fact. And just double check that was made at the same time as well, like this is... Yeah. Okay. M&Q is more important to me. So all of those Asian and Sydney session lows got taken there, and then you see price expand away from that. So I'm allowed to trade this because those lows actually did get taken. It was actually very difficult for me looking at this if that low wasn't taken. So now that that low's been taken, I can actually basically take a trade once we rebalance. And you know, because price is so aggressively moving higher, I expect continuation. Or maybe I could short the rebalance depending on what price does, but I really don't want to go against this really sharp move higher, because if buy sides gets taken, there's nothing really for me to target anymore. I'd probably rather just take a long back at equilibrium, like I was showing on here. From there, I'd like take a long from here with my stop underneath that low. That looks better to me. Hypothetically, that's, you know, what occurs. If we just keep expanding higher, then I'm just gonna have to let it run without me, unfortunate as it is. Right. If you actually don't know liquidity, I feel bad for you. Because literally how the market moves. What do? We literally come up, then we shoot down, wick this low. Tell me, why do we wick this low, consolidate, and then go and rebalance to this 15-minute fair value gap, and then sell off to sell side liquidity, consolidate again, and have a reversal if there weren't orders here and orders here? People think that liquidity is just, oh, like, look at this and tell me I'm wrong. Look at this and tell me I'm wrong. As soon as this low gets taken, boom, come down, take this low, oh, fail to take that low, consolidate. As soon as sell side gets taken, as soon as the orders get filled, that's when price will move. Come on, take this buy side. I feel like we're just going to expand. I don't want us to. And I refuse to take a long this far in a premium. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't ever dare take a long this far in a premium. And you're an idiot if you do. Because you're going to enter into a trade. This is what it looked like. Nothing to target. Price is going to have to rebalance after this buy side gets taken. You're just going to get stopped out. So I'll just, you know, I'll just get in there. Let's see how this shit plays out. But I'm actually really happy with my analysis this week. Having that fair value gap below us that we needed to come down and fill, having those session lows that we never took yesterday. So we've fulfilled those liquidity objectives. Yeah, bullish midweek reversal profile. What can I say? Where is? I need to just message someone on my phone quickly. Who's calling me? What? I am going to load up my YouTube though. I'm gonna see if this, like, I'm talking to this guy. Get my chat up. I always do this, I never have my chat up, but the reason for that is I don't like see it and like you guys say anything that I don't agree with, but obviously I have to ignore that. So guys, I'm just helping someone on the internet. He might call me on Discord though. So if I answer a call, I'm talking to someone that needs help with their trading. Okay. Didn't take buy side. I expect this fair value gap to act as support and price. Wrong thing. I don't really look at the weekly too much. What is all of this stuff? Oh, it's just news and stuff. I think this is hard to trade. Wait, why is ES lagging so far behind? I might trade ES. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at ES and it looks better, to be honest. ES took all of these lows here. That's where those session lows from Asia got taken. That was at 440 in my time. Just line that up, make sure it's correct. Yeah. The low was at 440 on ES. So that got taken. I really need to stop doing my analysis on whatever this is, because this is clearly showing not accurate data. Or is it? It's just that's fine. The Sydney lows got taken. But you see, as soon as that low right there, as soon as that low gets taken, technically that would be the low right there, as soon as that gets taken, liquidity, orders get filled. Oh, look at that, that's funny. It's a little, got ourselves a fair value gap beneath those lows as well that we tapped into, if you see that. That's nice. So then what is this? Market maker buy model. Well, it's literally market maker buy model. Sweep these Sydney lows, fill this fair value gap, we'll start expanding to the upside. Close above this bearish fair value gap, right here, gets disrespected. Second we close above, you could have entered your trade. Right about, I created a fair value gap, so yeah, it just entered there, stop on the low, target this fucking high, could just targeted that high. Bigger stop below there, even, target these highs up here. You really, it was really low risk. I mean, you've got your stop so far away, you know, it's really good entry that is, and target is nice. Very difficult for me to trade NAS right now. Way too close to buy side. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's not been taken on here yet. Okay. I expect ES to catch up. Hmm. Alright, internal buy side's been taken. I don't expect that to do anything though. I expect to just maybe rebalance off that to like a 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, that 5-minute fair value gap there. And just continue displacing higher, to be honest. I would love to try and take a trade up until this buy side liquidity. CPI to push price in that direction, that's clearly the liquidity objective. It's just difficult when it's moving up in a straight line like this. Okay, that fair value gap acted as support on price for now. We've had displacement, we've literally displaced through this high, we're still creating fair value gaps. It seems to have slowed down a little bit, there seems to be a little bit of chop going on right there. It's difficult. Like, I think that this fair value gap is just going to act as support on price, and it's just going to continue displacing higher using every fair value gap as support on price until buy side liquidity gets reached. It's tough, this is. Sell side's been taken, we've had displacement, we have our liquidity objective higher as our point of interest. It just seems like every time I enter into one of these fucking trades, they don't fucking never work. Fair value gap's not been tapped yet. I'm just speculating. In a way, I do want to take this trade, but it just doesn't seem as high probability as if I could have caught maybe been down here or something. I could have my stop way below these lows, and I would never expect it to come back there, and I'd be comfortable in that trade. I'm not really sure about this though. I do think we're going to keep expanding higher. Okay, it's just, yeah, okay. I probably could have taken that. Where could I have my stop though? I do want to see a quick move higher, in all fairness. I'm just going to keep expanding higher, apparently. I want us to create like a nice clean fair value gap This is just getting choppier. That's a breakaway gap. Alright, buy side's been taken on NQ. I want to see us keep expanding higher. To be honest, I think I should have just taken that. I'd already said why. Wish I would have taken that. See if I can try and find another opportunity. Okay, create a fair value gap there. I'm quite happy to just like get in on that fair value gap right there, to be honest. See where I can put my stop loss. I'm happy to have my stop down there, to be honest. That's quite far away. Yeah, let's see if I can get filled on that. It's okay if I don't. I will limit by around 5 there. Oh my god, do you know how many times I knock this fucking mic over? Again and again and again. I always think it's like a coffee or a drink or something. It scares the life out of me. Yeah, it's fine, you can kick me out. Yes, I'm more interested in ES now. What am I looking at on this? Why is that? Do you see? I've done it again. It scares me every time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put the mic over here now. It's gonna block my screen, but man. If it just expands without me, that's totally on me for not taking that other fair value gap entry, for sure. Definitely my fault. Man, wow. Yeah. Definitely wish I was in on that. There's still so much room to the upside on ES though, whereas there's literally nothing now on NAS because we've taken everything. So NAS is incredibly far ahead. NAS is literally at all-time highs right now. Okay. Not looking at NAS really anymore, apart from for like SMT, because I can NAS is quite quick, quite volatile. I can expect that to rebalance, whereas ES probably won't rebalance as much. See if I can get. I'm gonna create an order here. To be honest, I'm just gonna get in on these 1 minute fair value gap right now.
Order filled.
Oh, wrong pair.
Order filled.
Add another.
Order filled. Order filled.
Why does my personal account never log in straight away? It's so weird. How's that 1 minute not been filled on here? It doesn't exist on here. What's that? It's literally this. Well, we either trade down to it or we don't, right? Right, let's set this up. I'm really happy. I'm happy with that trade though. If this doesn't play out, then it doesn't play out. But I'm quite happy to take that trade, take a massive L on my real account. So I just got in after that fair value got filled, but it didn't get filled on here. I don't think it matters particularly, but I do want to get in on this. Is that something I could look at? I'm happy with that, to be honest. The entry doesn't matter so much, it's more narrative that matters, in my opinion. So to be honest, I want my stop here. This is where I want my stop, to be honest. 6080. 6080. We're risking about 27.75. Something S&P 500, 4 lots. We'll just do 3. Bit of a skewed entry. Let me just see. This is where Bogdanov is going to tell the market makers to sell. Sell, sell, everyone sell, sell, everyone sell right now. No way, actually it's happening as well. Okay, that fair value gap gets filled. This fair value gap gets filled. I will cut this if you do anything stupid that I don't like. Swear to God, man. Where's all this volatility just come from? CPI, man. Okay, tap this 1 minute fair value gap. That's aggressive. That looks like I'm just going to trade through it, to be honest. If you know what this looks like on M&Q right now. On ES. It doesn't look good. Not particularly happy about this. I think if we were gonna, I'm just gonna hold and let this play out, because CPI obviously it's very volatile. It can be very manipulative. It can very easily scare you out of a trade, and you will exit out and it'll go back in your favour. So I just want to see how this plays out first. Obviously I've got a fairly bad entry on the prop and on my personal, but it's I'm still looking at 1 to 2.2 on my real account and like 2.8 my prop account. 1 to 2.8 risk to reward. You don't want to do this. Come on, price. You don't. We rebalance off that 1 minute BISI, and I don't think it's gonna hold. Could consolidate in it. Came back to that exact price, 6,085. Just the high of that candle right there. I don't like this right now. I feel like I've gotten in inside of the premium. Candle keeps closing within that 1 minute fair value gap though. But so far I'm not liking how this looks. Just have to let price do its thing. What I'll do is I will you want to see what it looks like currently on. I keep saying M&Q, I literally don't trade MES, so if I kept saying M&Q, I'm trading MES. Price has been so like aggressive so far. I don't feel like this is what should occur right now, but could very well occur. Don't get me wrong. There's just always like gonna be this type of manipulation on a day like this with CPI. That's why I've got my stop loss quite far away. I've got this fair value gap here in the way, that fair value gap in the way. So there's two fair value gaps in the way of my stop. That's been my main focus. That's what I've gotten out of my journal, basically. That's what I've gotten out this month is I need to focus on stop loss placement, because maybe 3 months ago I probably would have done something like that and I could so easily get stopped out. So stop loss placement is so important. I do like that we failed to break through this 1 minute fair value gap. I mean, consolidating in it is better than displacing through it, right? But yeah, I do want to see us quickly move higher, but I feel like I'm not going to get that. So Might have to cut this short, because I could definitely see us having some type of rebalance. I mean, if we stay, we could easily come to this and continue higher, but looks not amazing right now. Okay, 1 minute, the value gap's been reached. We should like start pushing up, like rejecting this right now. If we don't like start to reject this quickly, I'll have to exit out. Okay, tapped it, wicked it. Next candle opens up green. It's a bigger 5 minute fair value gap. You know what, I'd rather just use the 5 minute fair value gap. I don't like how this looks. I really don't like how this looks at all right now though. The draw is still higher on ES. Is there anything in place right now that can give me clues as to what price I might do? ES is moving quickly. It doesn't usually move this quick. Failed to close below this fair value gap. 5 minute one. Failed to close below. Keep failing to close below. Consolidate in there for half an hour. Then run to take profit. I don't mind. Do what you want. Actually, stop me out. Stop me out right now. I'm waiting for it. Please, do it in a millisecond so I can just lock myself out and be done with today. Please. What is NQ rebalancing to? I can maybe make more sense of this. NQ rebalancing to this. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it wants to rebalance to this. It's the fair value gap. But ideally, I'd like us to just keep going higher. But I don't think that we're going to do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think that we are. I think that we're going to drop lower now. Would exiting out be better and getting a better entry if I think it's going to go lower? Well, these fair value gaps here have been filled now. I'm just going to be patient. If that's the fair value gap that NQ wants to rebalance to, that's all the way over here on ES. It wouldn't make sense for ES to break structure just to fill a fair value gap. So for ES, I'd want to see, and it's not even me just like being biased because I'm in a trade on ES and I'm not in a trade on NQ, but I do think that we might continue to reject this fair value gap, so if I get rid of that, I always pinpoint the reversal. Should have just done the opposite of what I did. That's what I mean, the market makers literally watch me trade, I swear. Crazy, man. As soon as I enter, price does like just starts retracing. It just makes perfect sense. It actually does, because there were fair value gaps that hadn't been filled yet, and I got a shit entry. So I basically asked for this drawdown. Not gonna lie. This isn't a game, Ashlee. It's not a game. We're not playing about. Ah, man. But seriously, if we were gonna continue lower, we should have broken through this fair value gap a long time ago. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4. This candle closes there. That's one 5-minute candle. That's failed to close below this fair value gap. And if we move back up into here, I think that 5-minute candle would actually close within the 5-minute fair value gap. Drawdown. I love drawdown. Okay. NQ just respecting this. Okay. Looks good to me. I should see ES go higher now. I'm gonna switch to the 5-minute. Okay, so we close within that 5-minute fair value gap. Froze. PC froze. Mouse is frozen. My mouse is frozen, guys. I can't move my mouse. Oh, it's dead. My mouse is dead. Sorry, guys, I lied. Sorry, I make sounds sometimes. Fuck. Let me plug it in, bruh. My mouse. My wireless mouse is dead. It's a Logitech Superlight Pro. If anyone cares, no one cares. I know no one cares about my life, so that's fine. My life's an illusion. Do you see this shit? Five-minute candle. Did initially open up bullish, but now we've switched. I don't want to be on the 1 minute right now, but okay. It does really look like NQ does actually want to rebalance to this 5-minute fair value gap. It does look like I'm going to get stopped out on my trade. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped out. NQ takes buy side. ES has a big retracement after NQ does that. The way that candle moved, it's reversing now. Do you see how quickly it moved just then? You can literally see the volatility get injected. Push higher now. Don't take my word for it though, it's just I can just tell by the way that candle just moved then. You see how having my stop, even if I do get stopped out of this still, like, and it's fine, that'll be this is my only trade for this today, you know, so if I get stopped out, basically I can't take another trade. I can de-risk this trade. I can basically decide, do I want to do all of this in one trade? Do I want to use all of my daily loss limit in one trade, or do I want to split that into 2 separate trades? I think I'd rather split it into 2 separate trades, to be honest. Looks chopped right now. 5-minute on NQ. I at least need a 5-minute candle to close bullish on one of these two. I see that there's liquidity here as well. I'm just going to leave it alone. So many times I've touched a trade and it's ended up playing out in my favour, whether it's, you know, de-risking and whatnot. I think this is going to play out. As long as this candle expands higher on NQ right now, then I can see ES doing the same thing. It's the right amount of movement for continuation. That's what I was saying, I wouldn't expect a continuation if... I would over the next few days, but probably not for the rest. I'll probably see today just rebalance if we traded through these lows, so like displace through them with a fair value gap. I am risking a bit too much though. 300 isn't my usual risk. Don't want to take some out for a loss. Yeah, I should definitely. Well, if I lose 300, I have 100 left. If I hit a 1 to 3, risking 100, I would basically just be break even on the day. If I see this expand now though, then I won't de-risk. If I see it do anything funny, I'll have to de-risk. Not a lot, I'll probably exit out from 7 contracts to 5 contracts. One-minute market structure shift on M&Q. Let's go. That's given me my confidence back. Yeah. Okay. Come on, yes. You've not taken buy side yet. You know you want to go do that. You've not swept your orders. You've not swept your orders. Come on. Why is my take profit all the way up there? Meh. Looks bullish as hell to me. So I'm just gonna let that play out. So I want to check an A. I've got to set partials on this. I'm going to stay on the 5-minute now on ES. Still haven't broken structure to the downside. Still basically closing within this 5-minute fair value gap. It looks okay. It looks okay. It's not the cleanest, but I still expect a continuation higher. do want to de-risk though, actually, because I'm not supposed to risk 300. The only reason I'm happy doing that is because I have a little bit of buffer room. I risk 250 basically usually, but if I have buffer room I'll risk an extra 50. I have a burger to eat that I got from work. I've been up since 5 AM, did my shift from 6 AM till 1. Tired as hell, man, but I managed to get a burger before I left. It's only natural for ES to be slower. NQ, I'm used to NQ being fast. I feel like ES will catch up eventually though. Or quickly. This is what always happens. Price action slows down, then it starts moving fast, you try and get in, and yeah. Essentially what happened to me. It looks like not having my stop loss 2 tires actually saved me some stress. Oh, this candle failed to displace on M&Q. This green candle. Candle at 1037. Don't like it. Don't like that 1037 candle. That 37 candle should have expanded higher. Thing is, NQ's already taken buy side, so maybe that's why price action started to slow down now. I'm just gonna sit here and eat my burger. Don't mind me. I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch that I've not eaten. Absolute dankness. It's pure goodness. It's goodness. So, didn't get stopped out my personal account, right? Just like gonna double check that. Nah. Nearly though. Nearly. Why do I always get worse entries on my fucking personal accounts? Because it takes so long, like, faffing around with it. Right. Honestly, I'd be happy if we just came up and hit my partial. Okay. Nothing too suspicious right now, but I want to see us keep displacing. I want us to displace through this high with a fair value gap. That will give me more confidence in this. Okay. There we go, that internal high got taken, big red candle. My mate did tell me though I do overanalyze. Maybe I should just... I'm just gonna stick on 2 minute. That's just printing too many candles. I see it's 2 minute candle. Come on, M&Q. You're the leader here. You lead the way. Lead the way for ES. Lead the way, please. Please give ES the motivation to take out Byside, please. I don't think it's got any motivation anymore. Chop is real. Why is the chop real, bro? M&Q, if you sell off right now, I swear to God. M&Q, you're not doing this. Is it time for the rebalance? Is it time for MQ to rebalance to this? Is it that time yet? Still need to rebalance to it, to be honest. This is literally how I form my bias on the daily. We have a fair value gap lower, it's like, fucking short that bitch into there. No, don't do that. Wait for it to come into that and trade long off it. That's what I thought, just chopping. Well, this sucks. Well, yeah, being in drawdown sucks. Sucks ass.
I'm telling you guys that the biggest cheat code that I have is having the most amazing and supportive wife. How much she supports me is literally my favorite thing about her. Well, it's my second favorite thing about her. My first favorite thing is she's got a dump truck you can bounce a quarter off of. I'm telling you guys that the biggest cheat code that I have is having the most amazing and supportive wife. How much she supports me is literally my favorite thing about her. Well, it's my second favorite thing about her. My first favorite thing is she's got a dump truck you can bounce a quarter off of.
Oh, man, the amount of patience I have to have for this shit to play out is mad. Is mad. Come on. Right, I can eat my burger in peace now though. But like I said, this is a bullish midweek reversal profile. Tuesday should have been low of week. Wednesday, Thursday expansion. Friday either retrace or consolidation. CPI is gonna chop its way up higher most likely. See, this is what we're looking at right now. Oh shit. That is that's my expectation for this trade. NQ literally can't make up its mind what it wants to do right now. I wish that this had tapped that. It would have made me so much more confident in this. There's the tiredness from being up since 5 AM. That's it right there. I don't think that ES is going to drop. We've just come and we've filled this. No fair value gaps here. On the 1 minute. Well, I won't lie to the viewers, I won't lie to you people. There is this one right here that we have tapped. Let's break it. Let's close above it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1 minute candle. Close above that. Close it. Close above it. I keep saying I'm going to eat my burger, but I just don't. Girl, I should have taken that fair value gap entry. Bad entry. I got such a bad entry. Did it to myself though. I feel like this is just something that's just going to take a little bit longer to play out, but I still think it's going to go higher. The weekly profile says so. I said yesterday, today was going to be a continuation. We have CPI, liquidity's not been taken, NQ and ES both took Asian sell side and continued to expand and displace higher. Currently, no breaks in market structure, no reason to get out of this trade. It's still looking quite good. Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm just gonna sit and eat my burger now. Nothing else to do. My Parmesan chicken burger, yeah, look at that. Fucking good. It's not very good, is it? Damn. It's a big red candle, that is. Oh, I want it to just literally just... I want that to just get a common balanced price range. Like this. Red candle drops lower, green candle just consumes it. But I don't know why I feel like that's not going to happen. Can NQ just touch this fair value gap, this 15-minute one, so you can just start expanding higher already? And then EX will just like start pumping as well? Please. Create bullish S&T, please don't take out this low ES, please, leave it intact. 15-minute FEG gets filled. I want to see this 5-minute get tapped inside of that 15-minute, to be honest. The thing is, I don't think that price is going to sell off. This is clearly a rebalance. You can't say price is reversing, it's not reversing, it's just rebalancing. There's a difference. Rebalance to either this or this fair value gap. To be honest, this fair value gap does look better. I have my stop inside of that 15-minute FEG, to be honest. Probably not a good idea. You ever just bite into a burger and just everything just wants to fall out? Come on, the quicker that you hit this, the quicker you will stop consolidating because you can't close below this to break market structure. Whereas on whereas on here, yeah, I don't think ES is going to break structure to get to this fair value gap. To be honest, I don't want to take another trade today if this ends up being a loss. I'd like this to be my only trade. What would it look like if I had my stop below that fair value gap anyway? One to two, because I don't really want to like lose 200 and then get in again here. And you know what, actually, I'm torn. Do I just best thing to do right now? Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. If that gets stopped out, we respect this fair value gap. I'll use the remaining 200 of my daily loss limit that I've set, and I'll enter in off this fair value gap with my stop below this low instead. And if that doesn't work, obviously I'm done for the day. But ideally, I want to see this expand now, because it's really been playing about too long. We've just filled this 15-minute fair value gap now. We failed to tap the 5-minute. That's fine. Main thing is we tap the 15-minute one. What I want to do? I want to sell one. We must stop there. Just got to wait until it's time. When you actually reverse and start expanding, so will you. I like this though. We just wicked it like that. We didn't like just dump into it. It's very intense, this is. Oh fucking shit, I have to fall off my bag. There's no fair value gaps there for price to go into and reverse off of, so looks nice. Such a good burger, it's good, it's so good every time I have it. I get it for half price as well. I can't bear to watch this anymore, I'm gonna go take a piss. Stop, hasn't it? Nah. Yeah, it's like I said, it will probably play out. It'll just take a couple years because CPI. Oh, sitting through a consolidation is always so annoying. Right, I'm on the phone to a guy now, someone. Never talked to this person in my life. Need some water. Need some water in this bit. Hello? Yeah, hey man, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Nepal, and
Where are you from?
I'm from the United Kingdom.
Oh, UK.
Mhm.
So you are British, right?
Yeah, I'm British. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Nepal. Hey, have you heard about Nepal?
Yeah, I've heard about Nepal. So, okay, so basically, what is your strategy? I want to know what your strategy is first.
Oh, well, I've been in the trading space for about likely about 6 months.
Right.
First I started trading in some crypto space, but I didn't get that much amount of money because I don't know how to use this strategy. I don't know about anything. I didn't even know about the stop loss profit. I don't know nothing. I just get in a trade and psychologically I just get fucked up and just close the trade in loss. That was just in the beginning.
Listen, I'm in a trade like right now and I'm in drawdown. I'm in a loss.
Well,
it's not a big. I know it's not a big deal though. Like right now, I'm down 100. I'm risking 250 on my Topstep account. I'm currently in drawdown of 100, but it doesn't bother me. You want to know why it doesn't bother me? Because I've set my stop loss for a reason. I've set it at a place where it makes sense. If price was to go to my stop loss, then that means that I'm most likely not correct. But if I'm correct and my stop loss is placed correctly, then it shouldn't go to my stop loss. Even if it goes halfway, it goes into drawdown and it goes halfway to my stop loss and it's like, oh, it nearly hits my stop loss or it's near to it, just leave it alone. Just don't exit out. What I do though is if it's coming like into drawdown, it's coming like really close to like my stop loss or something, I might de-risk. So I'm in 6 contracts. If it comes down like, you know, near my stop loss and I think it's going to hit my stop loss, I won't exit out of the trade. What I'll do is I'll de-risk. So I'll take some contracts off. So I'll make the loss smaller because it could still very well go back in my favour. It could still go the way I want it to go, right?
Yeah. That's right, but unfortunately I'm just trading the forex market and it's a little bit different for you and me, I guess.
I wouldn't trade forex. I always recommend to people not to trade forex because forex is a highly manipulated market.
Yeah, but the reason I just trade forex is that because I don't have that much more money. I live in a third country. And
don't trade. You don't need to trade You don't need to trade forex because you have a little amount of money. I was literally trading NAS 100 and the S&P 500 with £50 at one point.
Yeah.
£50. £50 I was trading with.
Dude, what's your strategy? How you just trade?
I trade ICT.
Yo, yeah, that's cool. I also watched hundreds of videos about him, maybe 20 minutes halfway there, and I just quit because I just heard about. Have you heard about the Trader Kane?
Trader Kane,
he also
yeah.
trades indices, Mark.
Yeah. You should trade if you trade indices, bro. If you start trading NAS 100 and S&P 500, it will make it so much easier for you when you switch over to futures because it's the same thing. M&Q and MES is the same. They're based off the same thing as the S&P 500, NAS 100. I only trade two things. Imagine you're trying to get to know 10 different people versus like trying to get to know 1 or 2 people. If you only have 1 or 2 friends, you're going to know those 2 people better than if you had a load of friends because you spend more time with them, right? It's the same with trading. Just stick to trading 1 or 2 things and get to know how that moves. Get to know how that pair moves. So for me, I chose MES and M&Q, or you know, the S&P 500 or NAS 100, the same thing. But for me, those are the only 2 things I trade. I don't trade anything else because I've looked at this pair every single day for the past year and a half. I know how this pair moves. I know how it moves because everything has its own personality, right? If you switch me over to Forex, you switch me to GBP USD, you switch me over to some USD yen, I don't know, whatever it is in Forex. I don't know how that moves. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's right. You just But how long you been being profitable? Have you ever been a profitable?
I've only been trading for 1 year.
But you haven't been a profitable, yes.
I've been break even. I'm pretty much break even. But at this point, I'd say I'm turning profitable. I live stream on YouTube, and you can go. And
I just searched about your YouTube channel, and I just go over there and saw you trading, and that was right. You were using the ICT Concepts, yeah. I was looking at your charts.
I've not been wrong. I've not been wrong for 4 or 5 days in a row. I literally said yesterday that I was expecting today, Wednesday, Thursday, to put in continuation, because I was expecting Tuesday to put in low of the week. Now you're probably wondering why would I expect Tuesday to be low of the week? Why am I expecting Wednesday and Thursday to reverse and to continue to the upside? The reason for that is because it matches ICT's weekly profiles. Monday retraces, Tuesday puts in low of the week, Wednesday, Thursday continuation, and we should have manipulation at the highs on Tuesday, which we probably did, with SMT as well, and you probably don't know what that is. So I highly recommend you get into ICT, because I don't know anything else. I don't know how to teach you any other way. All I know is liquidity. I would say liquidity and narrative are the things that you should focus on. If your draw on liquidity is wrong, the market is going to constantly go against you. In fact, I recommend you to go and investigate yesterday's price action on MES and MNQ, or you can do it on NAS 100 and the S&P 500. What you will notice is that yesterday we dropped lower, but we failed to take the Sydney and the Tokyo lows. We didn't take sell side liquidity. So then when we came higher, we weren't reversing higher, we were rebalancing higher to go down lower to go and fulfill the liquidity objective that was never met, because those lows weren't taken. So it's liquidity. You have to basically, most of my trading is basically all surrounded. It's all to do with liquidity.
Yeah, that means you are doing the slot today. You're going slot.
No. Basically, the reason that I'm in this long trade now is because in the morning we took the Asian and the Tokyo lows. So we took liquidity, we took sell side liquidity, we expanded higher, we started displacing and basically just pummeling through all of these highs, creating more fair value gaps, creating more bullish order flow. Basically ES hasn't actually taken buy side yet, whereas buy side's been taken on NQ, so that's why I'm trading ES instead, because there's more room to the upside, but there's no room to the upside on NQ, because NQ's already at all-time highs. You know, I don't want to trade it if it's at all-time highs, but ES is still lagging behind a little bit, so I expect that to expand to the upside. But yeah, like I literally said yesterday, I was expecting today to reverse and to continue to the upside. And it's like, when you can put everything together, like, and be like, oh, that's low of the week, and then, you know, you match up the profile, you see where the draw liquidity is, you see where the breaks of structure are happening. Like, are you going to look at a market structure shift to the upside when liquidity's not been taken? Because that doesn't matter. If there's a market structure shift and liquidity's not been taken, it doesn't matter. That's just going up to take internal buy side liquidities, then go and take sell side. What you need to do is you need to look at liquidity, and you need to look at market structure shifts after liquidity gets taken, because those are the true market structure shifts. If you have a market structure shift to the downside but buy side's not been taken, then I'm not going to take that trade. I'm not going to take that trade because buy side's not been taken. It's one of my rules. I'm not allowed to take a trade unless a high or low has been taken.
Yeah. So, how many trades do you take in a day?
One or two. One or two.
Yeah. Well, that's nice, brother. I just make. What just happens is I just make a profit or a loss, and I go back again to the trading and just make some huge loss. Then I quit. Then I blow my account. That's just what's happening to me.
You know what you need to do? I highly recommend you watch a person named Justin Werline. I'm going to send you his channel. I will turn you profitable. All I want you to do for the next year, I want you to watch this guy, watch how he thinks, look at his videos. He literally goes through like back testing videos, he does full analysis videos and everything. If you don't know, if you don't know ICT, you don't know liquidity, you don't.
I know about ICT. I've been watching his videos for a while, but his videos are so long, and I just ding. And it gets boring sometimes. I mean,
Do you know TJR? Do you know TJR? TJR Trades.
Yeah, I know him. I know him too. TJR, yeah. Yeah, he's a good trader too.
He's alright. He's alright. I don't think TJR is that great of a trader, but
yeah, he's just.
He made most of his money from. He made most of his money from crypto, bro. He made most of his money from crypto. He's not that amazing of a day trader.
I think the most humble trader I have ever seen is the Trader Kane. He's from the UK. He's also from the UK, but he shifted into the Florida, I guess, in last. He was saying that. Yeah, he's cool. I think he is the one. So then, after seeing him about the standard deviation and the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, I get from him that knowledge.
Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what I'm trading. I'm literally trading that. That's literally what I'm trading.
But as you suggest me that, there's forex market is highly manipulative. Yes, it is what it is. But do you trade in a prop firm, or you just have a live account?
Both. I trade my personal account and my prop firm account.
You don't have prop firm account?
I have both. I'm trading on a prop firm account and I'm trading my personal account as well at the same time.
Yeah, that's good. But
I have 1,000. I have 1,000 to trade with. I'm risking 2.5% of 1,000.
Yeah, that's good. But yes, I'm from Nepal, and can I get involved into the futures space, futures market? How can I get into it? I don't know about
you can't. You need quite a lot of money to trade futures. So what you can do is you trade the indexes instead. It's literally the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same pair. It's the same chart. The same highs and the same lows. Just different way of trading it, sort of. If
and this, how much money for the initial capital? How much money do I need to trade?
Do you want to trade with your own money, or do you want to trade a prop firm? Because I recommend you trade a prop firm if you're starting out, or like trade a paper account.
Yeah, that's good too. But how much does a prop firm account will charge me for a?
I'm only paying I'm only paying £38 a month for this account to trade with 50,000. I get to trade with 50,000, and I'm paying less than 50 quid a month for that. Trust me, you try and trade with your own money, you'll lose more than 50 quid a fucking day. So I recommend you go the prop firm. I recommend you go the prop firm route, because then it's like less stress, less your money, less pressure, and just like you're only paying a little bit every month, and you get to practice on a funded account. It's better than trading with paper. It's definitely a step up, and you're paying a little to play with a lot, for sure.
Yeah, that's right. But what time is it now there in London?
In London,
in UK.
It's 4:22 p.m.
PM, right? It's midnight around 10:07. This is PM.
Okay, if you go to my stream, if you load up my stream right now, I'm showing you the accumulation, manipulation, distribution right now. AMD model right now. This is what I trade. I trade the AMD model.
Yeah, that's great. I'll do that soon, but I'm in a roof right now of my home. I'm in the roof. I'm in a rooftop.
Okay.
So I'll go down. Oh, but what should I? We have to pay the monthly, right? $38, 38 quid.
Yeah, it's 38 GBP for me. I'm not sure what currency that is for you, but it's not a lot of money, man. It's not a lot of money. It's a little amount of money.
But I'm unemployed, man. I don't have any income source for me. I don't even know.
38 pounds a month. That's the price of 2 large pizzas from Domino's, so you can probably afford that. Come on. That's a takeaway. That's a takeaway.
Yeah, yeah. But let me calculate my. I'm unemployed. I don't have any income sources, right? I just passed my 12th. I guess, yeah, 1 year ago, and I'm just like, what do you do for a living, dude?
I'm a barista.
unemployed.
I'm a barista. I
Barista.
work at a coffee shop. I make like maybe 2,000 a month.
Yeah, that's good for a startup, but I don't have that much, dude. I don't even have any money right now. What could I do? I just don't know. I'm just here in the situation where I just don't know what to do in my life.
A lot of people
tired.
think they can get started trading and actually become a serious trader when they're unemployed. No, I work 40 to 45 hours a week. I've been up since 5 a.m. today. I woke up at 5 a.m. I went to work. When I was tired, I've only had like 4 hours of sleep. I finished work at 1 p.m. I got back here and I started trading, and I'm tired, and I'm still doing it. Like I'm working and I'm trading as well. People think like, oh, if I'm unemployed, then I can put all of this time into trading, like into learning. Yeah, if you just but so many people, they want to trade with real money to begin with. So it's like, if you know when you get profitable, when you paper trade and you're profitable every day, you're like, oh, I've seen this happen a million times, and you execute on that, and you can execute on that, and you know where your stop and your take profit should be, and you trust in your strategy, right? Then you can use real money, because you're like, okay, I know how to make money, I know how to trade. Why are you gonna use real money if you don't know what you're doing? You know?
Yeah, that's good, right? But every time I just go get into paper trading, I just do some practicing. I just get my strategy super correct, alright? Every single time I just get it super correct. And the second I get into my live account, I just don't know how to execute that trade. I've been seeing that trade for around a while, but I just don't know when to get executed that trade.
What is killing you? What's killing your trading is fear of missing out.
Yeah, a fear of missing out. And dude, have you ever heard about the ACC?
No.
Well, that's the British course, about charter accountant in the British course. And I was doing that, and I left that. I don't know why. There's some disputes about in my head. I guess I just left that, and I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I'm not even into school. Have you graduated from any college, or just?
Neither have I. This is my only way out. I don't have anything else. I don't have college degree. I only have my English. I don't have maths. I have science, but yeah, I don't really have much going for me. But I think I'm doing phenomenally well in my trading. For my first year, I'm in profit now. You can see on the live stream. I'm in profit. So I was down £100. I was down 100. I didn't exit out, and now I'm up 100. Now it's doing what I want it to do. It was just moving sideways for a little bit for like the past, since for a whole hour. It's just been moving sideways, and I've stayed in the trade that entire time, going into draw, into loss, into profit, into loss. And I've just had to sit through that for the past hour and suck it up.
Alright, that's cool. But first in trading, in the first trading journey, where did you start? Did you just?
I started with stocks, like double tops, double bottoms.
Yeah, Mama.
Support and resistance.
Yeah. Did you just saw some YouTube videos, or just TikTok videos, or maybe just any Instagram reels, and then you get into trading, or you just saw someone getting profitable and then you get into trading? What was the case?
I joined Hustlers University, Andrew Tate's course or something like that. I joined that, and I tried to do drop shipping and copywriting and stuff like that. But it just, I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. They had a copy trading, a trading signals thing inside of there. but I didn't really care that much about it. I knew about trading, but I'd never really done it before. After that, I started to get like trading videos pop up on my YouTube and stuff like that, like shorts, and I started watching those, and I was like immediately I fell in love, because if I'm using one to three risk to reward and I'm only right half the time, damn, I'm profitable. I was like, damn, like the probabilities are already stacked in my favour to begin with. I was like, if I'm targeting 1 to 3 risk to reward, right, I only need to have like a 30-40% win rate to make money.
But what is in my case, right? You have to listen to. In my case, it's so very interesting. One of my friend was doing trading. All right, he was doing trading. He was doing good. I guess he was doing some double top bottoms, supports and resistance doing, and he was making lot of money. I guess he made about.
Yeah. Do you see? Do you see that picture I put there?
Yeah. After my friend making a huge, crazy amount of money, because it's about $2,000 in our country. You literally buy you it's a lot of money here, alright? $2,000 is especially a lot of money here. So he made $2,000 in 2 weeks, I guess, and it was so cool. But what he did was he hid all the money. He blew it.
Of course he did, because he over risked. Are you hearing this guy? He made 2,000 in 2 weeks. He probably risked like 5-10% of his account to do that. He didn't risk 2.5%, and that's the max you should be risking. That guy, he made money quickly. He made money quickly because he over-risked. He over-risked, he over-leveraged, and that's why he made money quickly. And then when the market turned against him, because he was over-risked, because he couldn't accept that he was wrong, because he didn't lower his size, he didn't do all of those things, that's why he blew the account. He probably revenge traded. He probably lost it all in a day. He probably lost that account all in one day. He probably got fully liquidated in 1 or 2 days.
No, what he did was he just withdraw all the amount what he has, right?
Right.
He withdraw all the amount.
Mm-hmm.
Flew in the he stopped going to the club, I guess, and going to some high-end restaurants and blew all the money.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were saying he blew the account trading. No, he withdrew the money and just spent it all.
Yeah, he spent it all. He spent all the fucking money.
What an idiot.
Next time is he was trading. What he did was he was trading gold, I guess. Yeah, community market. He was trading gold and he made about $200 in a single trade. And what he did was next when he get in a trade, he just get his stop loss. See it, and he didn't quit. He didn't shut down his laptop. He opened it and reversed the trade and get liquidated. And he was literally smoking weed in front of me in the camera, and I was, friend, I just lost today all the money and I get liquidated. And it's going so bad.
That's all his fault. That's all his fault. There's literally nothing in the world that someone can do to stop themselves from revenge trading apart from to just not do it.
Yeah, what today happened to me is the same. I guess it's the same to me too. Today I just get liquidated from that.
How did you get liquidated if you're risking 1 to 2.5%? How?
No. What actually happened is I deposit around. I just don't have the large capital, right? I just have maybe like $21 or something, and I start trading from there soon. And I first again all my account blew up. Next time again I load $20. Then again I blew up, and next time this is the third time when I put my $20 into my trading account, live trading account. And what happened is I just again blew it up. I just get again liquidated. What I did was I was going profitable, and then I again get in a trade, but the setup wasn't clear and the sell side liquidity hasn't been taken off, and I don't know. I was looking at the high time frame point of interest, and it wasn't. Haven't changed this market structures, haven't been sipped. So and I get in a trade, but it was so manipulative today, and I get liquidated. That's the case, I guess. Yeah, that's the case.
So your entire account got blown in one trade?
Yeah.
How much did you risk? How much of your account did you risk on that trade?
Well, my account was today my account has around, I guess, drawn down to 20 from $20. I just drawn down my account to the $9.33, and it just get out of liquidation in single trade. Now it has $0.33 left.
So you
I mean,
yeah,
that's
so
insane.
that's what happens if you trade all of you risk your entire account on one trade and you take a loss. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
when I was
that's
even when
happens.
I traded, I started with 100. I started with 100. I risked £15 of 100 to make £50.
Yeah.
I risked 15% of my account to make 50% of my account. That's okay. Like that's alright. It's 100 quid. Like I'm risking 15% of my account. But what you just told me, risking like half your account on a single trade is terrible. Never do that again.
Alright, I'm not doing that again. I'm just. Have you heard about the 20 pip challenge?
If you have a small account, never risk more than 5%. 5%.
Yeah.
So
What
if you
I
had
do
if
is
you
next
had
time is
if you had £21, right? You had £21, yeah, and
Yeah.
5% of £21 is £5. You should have only lost £5 when you lost that trade.
Yeah.
So
That's-
you let that happen. You let that happen. You basically you over risked, and you basically you took a loss. That's basically what that happened. That's
Yeah,
that's
but-
normal. That's part of
Yeah.
trading, though. I take losses. I took 2
Yeah.
losses live on stream like 2 days ago, and I'm still up on the account. Why am I still up on the account? Because I didn't risk my entire balance on a single trade.
Yeah, dude, are you currently in profit in right now in the trade, or just in loss right now in your live trading? Right, currently now in stream.
Me, I'm not in a loss.
Oh, you are in profit right now.
Yeah. Go. Skip forward. Skip to lifetime.
Alright. But listen to me, dude. What I have to do is, can you tell me about the indices market? Is there any
Indices.
spread?
The indices market is literally the easiest market to trade. Anyone you ask will tell you that ES and M&Q is way easier to trade than Forex. If you go and look at it yourself, you will see how much cleaner, how much nicer the price action is. We don't just randomly drop for no reason. Like there's a reason we do shit like on this. And also ES and NQ, they work off each other. They literally work off of each other.
Yeah.
So like if you only
highly
trade,
correlated.
yeah, they're highly correlated. Do you know what SMT is?
Yeah, I know SMTs.
SMT.
Yeah.
So SMT is huge. If you're trading Forex, SMT is not really a thing. Like, but because these two are highly correlated, the SMT is huge. It's a really like helpful thing.
Yeah, literally what happens in a forex market is just I every single time want to execute my trading, the optimal trading entry OT, but what happen is the spread is way too huge sometimes, and it's literally like 1 pip above and 1 pip down in every single time when I have to buy and sell, and just I have to wait to go up.
Alright, here's what you're gonna do. Download an app on the App Store now. It's called Vantage. I'm gonna send you a link to it now. Vantage. You're gonna download this broker. I want you to save up. I want you to save up 100. Okay, I want you to save up 100. Don't trade until you have 100, because then you can risk like a good, 5% of your account. And if you take a loss, then your account's not gonna get blown, right? So that's.
Yeah.
So what? So let me just let me send you this on Discord quickly. You download this broker, and you can, when you save up enough money, you can put like 100 on there. You can even do it with 50 quid, man. You can deposit 50 on there, and you can trade the S&P 500, and you'll be making like maybe £5 or £10 a trade, risking a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
It's a good way to learn. If you download this broker, I've just sent you a link to it.
Okay, I'll download it.
But you see the accumulation, manipulation, distribution in the picture that I've sent you. That's the trade that I'm taking now. It's the reason I'm taking this trade.
Yeah. Where are you entering this trade? From where?
Oh, I entered after we basically I just basically entered off the last fair value gap. I basically entered off of like, we rebalanced off like a fair value gap and we started to expand higher, so I got in because I wanted to see the reaction from the fair value gap, but then we just retraced more, kept consolidating on that fair value gap, and then we're finally expanding now. I had a late entry, so if you're like, my entry wasn't supposed to be here, I got in really late. My entry is actually supposed to be a lot lower, but some stuff happened. I don't know. I got a bad entry, but it's still 1 to 3 risk to reward, even though I have a bad entry.
Yeah. All right.
But
which platform do you use? Which platform?
I Topstep.
What?
Topstep. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link to them.
Yeah, you can send me the link. But what is the joining? I mean, what's the registration process in this platform? Do I need any password, visa?
You just need to give them your like bank account details so they can take the money every month. If you blow the account, if you fail the account, when you next pay the money, it resets it for you.
Yeah.
So like, if you blow the account in a month, you lose your account, you pay another £38, you get it back. So every month you get to try and pass the account, and if you fail the account before the month ends, then you just start again the next month. They reset it for you when you pay the money. If you've blown the account. But if you're really close to if you're really close to blowing the account and it's towards the end of the month, I would just lose the account, because then you'll start off at 50,000 when they rebill you, versus like being loads in drawdown. If that makes sense. Like if let's say I'm on a 50k account now, I will lose the account if I go below 48,000, right? So if I'm at like, say I'm only like a trade away from going below 48,000, yeah, I will just literally have a losing trade on purpose if the next day is going to reset my account anyways, because then it's like, if I haven't broken any of the rules, they won't reset my account, and it will literally be a new month. I've literally just paid £38 and I'm still like loads in drawdown. I've got to trade my way from like 48,100 all the way up to like 50,000. Like I've got to like get back to 50,000. Where if you just lost the account before the month ended, you get to start from 50,000. You don't pay any extra money.
No.
So just basically, if you're close to losing the account, you might as well just lose it, because I'll give you a new one next month, right?
Yeah.
A fresh one.
Okay.
I've sent you a link to that. I've sent you a link to Topstep. So if you, that's there. But I highly recommend you. How do you join it?
No. Have you ever been? Do you have any? Are you into some signal groups or trading signal groups?
Nah, I don't do signals. I don't do signals. I don't do none of that stuff.
Okay, so you are.
I recommend you stay far away from that stuff, because you will never ever get anywhere. You'll never be profitable if you rely on other people. If you can get profitable, this skill will remain in your brain for your entire life. Anywhere you go, on a plane, with a laptop, in another country, no matter where you are, you can do it. But if that signal group closes down, like if they stop doing it for whatever reason, then you don't know how to trade yourself. You're left in a bad position. So learn to do it yourself is my recommendation.
Yeah, that's the same case. No one is going to get me off when I'm offside, right? I have to do it by myself.
You have to do it all yourself. There's no one to tell you to do it, man. You're your own boss.
Yeah.
You've got to have self-control. You've got to manage your impulses. You've got to manage your emotions. You've got to journal this stuff. I have a journal. I can literally show you my journal. Basically, most days I journal, like how I felt, what I did wrong, where I entered, why did I enter, Was it a bad setup? Did I enter anyway? Like, I'll literally write like, oh, it was a choppy day, the market was moving pretty sideways, no high or low got taken, and I took a trade anyways, and it ended up being a loss. Okay, what have I learned from that? Don't take a trade when a high or low's not been taken. That's what I learned from that, and now it's one of my rules, and now I'm so much better than I was before. Okay, what was the next problem? I looked through my journal. I saw that I was getting stopped out on most of my trades, and then they were going back in my original direction. Okay, so then what am I going to work on? I'm going to work on getting my stops in a better place, getting my stops further away, sacrificing that risk to reward to have my stop wider, so I don't get stopped out, and then it goes in my favour, because it's so annoying when it does that. So having a journal helps so much, because you can go back and look at all of your mistakes and correct them. It's nothing in the world is if you don't journal, you will never get to the bottom of what you're doing wrong. Tell me, do you remember 2 weeks ago when you made a trade on some random day? Do you remember why you took that trade? Do you remember why it ended up being a loss? No, because you haven't journaled.
No, I just.
So start journaling.
That's a solid point, dude. I never journal anything. So what just happened today is.
You need to ask. When you exit out of a trade, bro. There has to be a reason. Like, you can't just exit out because it felt scary. That's not a reason, right? There needs to be an actual good reason to exit out of a trade for a loss. So, for example, right, if I have a fair value gap at my entry and we trade through that fair value gap with a bearish fair value gap, I'll exit out of the trade. What is my reason for that? My reason for exiting out of the trade is because if we were to continue higher, then we should have respected this fair value gap. However, we displaced through this fair value gap and inverted it instead. This now makes it a low probability trade, and I'm going to cut the loss short. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So
that's because there's a reason, there's actual reason for exiting out of the trade, not just because I felt like it.
Yeah, this was the same exact thing what happened today. What happened with me today? The 4 hours liquidity haven't been swept in the sales. In the sales size liquidity in 4 hour candle haven't been swept, and I just get into the trade just because I saw the market structure shift in fucking 1 minute, and it was like sort of valid in some way, but it was just valid in
literally
in high time frame, alright?
Yeah.
I take trade in the fair value gap at the OT pattern, but it displays and goes back to the downside. It goes bearish in very short period of time. It was like a manipulation, and I haven't been put my stop loss, and I get liquidated. That's the case today. That's the actual case what happened today with me.
What did you trade? What did you trade?
I trade GBP USD and GBP JPY. That's the 2 pairs I trade today.
Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look at GBP USD. Let me have a look myself, because I can usually figure. I can usually, even though I don't trade them, I can usually figure out pretty quickly why something happened. Right. Let me have a look.
You can see in the GBP. Yeah.
Right, I'm looking at GBP USD now. Let's see. Okay, I see why you got liquidated.
Yeah, you have seen?
Yeah,
have you seen that?
Yeah, I see why you got liquidated. Yes.
In the high time frame, it was like the 2022 buy model, I guess, a market maker model. It was 2022 menacing market maker model, I guess, yeah. In a high time frame. Right now, it's that.
This is so disgusting to look at. The price action is awful compared to NAS and S&P 500. Reading this is like trying to read a different language to me. Swear to God. Like, why is it going sideways like that? And horrible, bro. You just stop trading this. What the hell am I looking at? It's so bad. The wicks are disgusting.
Wicks are disgusting, heavy, and you have now go into Euro USD chart. That's like, I don't know, that's like,
I have no explanation for that apart from that is chop. That is just pure chop, pure consolidation. You shouldn't have traded that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is terrible.
Moreover,
Okay, what was the other thing? The yen. What was it? GBP something yen. What?
GBP JPY.
GBP
GBP JPY.
Why?
Yeah. Are we in a live stream right now?
Yeah, I'm still live. Yeah.
Yeah, you are still live.
Okay. USD JB. Okay, USD JPY. This looks good. This looks good to me. So if you look on the stream, what you'll notice is the 4 hour. I'm gonna mark it out right now. So we took this low down here. Sell side got taken. We had one last manipulation leg. I can use standard deviation on that. Standard deviation, can draw that out as a projected target. So we had a market structure shift after sell side got taken on the 4 hour. We created a 4 hour fair value gap right here that we respected. We traded within. So that's a unicorn model. What you could have done right then is we took sell side. We had a market structure shift in the place I expect to reject. We have a bullish fair value gap right here that got respected, and we traded through this high right here with this bullish fair value gap. So at that point you'd go long off that fair value gap after the market structure shift, after sell side got taken, and you would basically just target the nearest high. So that would be this high right here. So if you look on my stream, that's what that trade would look like. You can see there. I'm going to come off it now, but if you go in the stream, you'll see a second ago I've just marked out what would have been a good trade to take. But you see, this is clean. You see how this is moving down nice and clean. We're not chopping sideways or anything like that. And then we have a nice clean market structure shift. We trade through that with a fair value gap. The reason that you lost today is because you over risked and you traded a consolidating pair. That pair is going sideways. There's CPI today, there's news. So also GBP USD is just a very, very volatile pair. The wicks on this are absolutely nuts. I would never touch this. I would never trade this. Like okay, number one recommendation to you: stop trading GBP USD. If you want to trade Forex, stop trading GBP USD. Trade GBP JPY if you want to trade Forex. Don't trade GBP USD. Trade GBP only trade JPY. Only trade JPY. Yeah. The price action looks so much cleaner. There's less wicks. It's way easier to read. The market structure shifts look clean. It's just cleaner. The market structure is just cleaner. It's just easier to trade. Like, why do you want to put yourself through the hassle of trading one of the most difficult pairs to trade? Like, if that's one of the most difficult pairs to trade, and as a beginner that's what you're trying to learn to trade, so if you want to make your life easier, stop trading that.
Alright, I recommend you to look at one more pair. It's Euro USD. Go look at that pair. That's all job for. I mean, that's way too disgusting. Go look at it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's terrible.
Here.
It's terrible, yeah. But there's not even like, you know, if I go down to the hourly, there's still, it's not clean. It's not clean, but I still wouldn't have gotten stopped out, because what happened is this high right here. This would be, I don't know if you're watching on the stream, but that would be the market. That would be where the market structure shift occurs. So right there is where the market structure shift occurs on the 1 hour.
When I go down to my room, I'll this live stream back and I will look at all the charts. Alright?
Okay. Tap that fair value gap. So I probably would have, like, this pair is still not very nice, but I probably would have gone long there with my stop below the most recent low being there, and I would have probably targeted like 1 to 2.5. Yeah, those hourly highs up there look like a pretty good culprit, or just buy side liquidity up there. Okay, so that's probably what I would have done, and as you can see, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, but I probably would have moved my stop loss to break even, so I probably would have got stopped at break even on this trade on Euro USD. But still, the price action is not as clean, it's not as nice as NAS and the S&P 500. So if you want to see leaps and bounds of progress in your trading, start trading NAS 100
Yeah.
index, start trading S&P 500 index, quit Forex. I quit Forex and my life became so much easier.
Okay, dude. I'll take this recommend to my heart, but
Go load up the charts now. Load up the S&P 500 chart, load up the NAS 100 chart, and look at how much better the price action is. It doesn't look. It doesn't look like a mess. It doesn't look like a mess. That's messy.
Okay.
Euro USD and GBP USD, they're messy. The GBP JPY looks clean. GBP JPY look clean.
Yeah.
So if you want to trade Forex, just stick to that.
Okay. Next time when I start my trade, I'll get into the chart of GBP JPY.
Yeah, don't even load it up. Don't even load up GBP USD. Only load it up if you're looking for SMT. That is the only reason you would need to load up that chart, is if you were looking for SMT. You have no intention to trade GBP USD, even if it looks good, because I saw plenty of opportunities on that chart where it looked good and it just doesn't work. You get stopped out. The price action isn't clean. It's a very difficult pair to trade. It's very volatile. So yeah, just like I said, just stick to trading GBP JPY. Or just switch to NAS, or just switch to NAS and switch to S&P 500. That's even better. Like, you don't want to don't make your life more difficult than it needs to be by trading something like that.
Well, I don't have that big capital for me to afford like in this market. It will be like quite big money, I guess.
No, you don't. You
So
only need
if I
50.
get
You only
my-
need 50. You only need 50.
Yeah.
50,
Okay.
50 quid.
So are we still in a trade, or are we still in holding the trade?
Me, yeah, I'm still holding the trade. I'm probably gonna hold this for a while. I feel like we might expand, like maybe 5, 6, 7. I think at 7 o'clock, probably start expanding. I have to close this anyway by 9-10 p.m. on my Topstep account, but I'm just gonna let this keep grinding higher.
Okay, how much profit are we in?
153. I've not even hit 1-to-1 yet.
Okay, alright.
And if I,
If I have a
yeah,
trade, I can go into JPY. Alright,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
clear. Oh,
Like, bro, like if you're looking at my live stream now, I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. Do you see how much cleaner that looks? Like the structure. Like if I go to the daily, even, you see how much cleaner it looks. Just everything.
yeah.
It does. There's not like crazy wicks everywhere for no reason. Like, it's just better.
Dude, last time when I saw your live stream, I mean, are you married?
No, I have a girlfriend now.
Oh, I saw some baby in the
Yeah.
background, so house.
Yeah, that's my child. Yeah,
Oh, that's a child.
yeah, he's
Okay.
mine. Yeah, he's mine. Yeah. But it's like I have so much conviction in like my trading, because like even yesterday I said that I hadn't even seen today's price action yet. I hadn't even seen like liquidity like get swept and all of that. I hadn't even seen any of that stuff, and yesterday I knew it was going to do this just because it aligned with the weekly profile, just because it made sense basically. But then consolidating, taking these Asian lows, failing to displace, all of this stuff right here, it's literally screaming at me, go long. And it's like, I would have so much conviction taking this trade and holding it. There's every reason to take this trade, like on NAS. If what time is it now? So right now, if you look at the stream, we took this sell side here, right there. We took that main sell side, and then internally, we also took these Asian lows down here from the Sydney session and the Tokyo session, failed to displace below those, started disrespecting bearish fair value gaps, right? Traded through the bearish fair value gap, and I think we made like if I'm going down to the 1 minute, there's probably 1 minute fair value gaps there. Yep, creating 1 minute fair value gaps through that, disrespecting those bearish ones. Yeah, it's literally like, it was a really nice clean trade. Like high time frame sell side got taken, internal sell side got taken, bearish order flow gets disrespected. It's a simple, at that point, like, it's the right time. Both sell sides have been taken. We've now started reversing. We've had a market structure shift. Bearish fair value gaps are starting to get disrespected. They're starting to get traded through with bullish ones. And at that point in time, you just go long and target the most recent high. Basically, it's as simple as that. But it's not. If you I wouldn't have taken this trade if sell side wasn't taken. If sell side wasn't taken, I probably wouldn't have taken this trade.
Yeah.
It's just having the self control. It's such a good trade. Looking at that now, it's literally A++, A star setup. That is right there. But I wasn't there to execute on that. I had work. I was at work, so.
Which session do you trade specifically? I mean,
I like to trade the New York and London session overlap.
overlapping trade, yeah. And do you trade in Asian range sometimes or not?
Nah, I only trade New York session and New York overlap session with London. I don't trade before 12:30 PM in my time. What time are you in now? What time? What is your time zone?
My time zone is around 10:45 PM. It's being so cold outside. I have to get inside my room.
Nepal. Is that what? Is that UTC? Nepal. I don't even know what time zone is. I have to look it up. What time zone is Nepal? GMT +5.
Yeah, GMT +5. That's the time. Yeah. Azure?
UTC plus. It's 5. It's 45. Yeah, it's GMT plus. Okay, that's a weird one. So right now it's 10:46 at night. Yeah.
Yeah. My dad is calling me down now. I have to go.
Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. So I don't trade before 1 in UTC. Sorry. 1 in UTC. So I'm converting the time.
Yeah.
Move higher. So that's 7 PM for you?
Yeah, that's 7 PM for me.
Yeah, I don't. So basically, in your time, I don't trade before 7 PM.
So.
And as you can see, if you go look into the chart, or if you look at my screen, you'll see 7 PM hits, boom, take off like a rocket. That's why I trade this session.
There's a much more.
Literally, as soon as it was it would have been like 7:30. This giant, half an hour after 7 in your time, massive candle expansion higher, because the New York and London session overlap. Also, the Asian session is a terrible session to trade. It literally moves sideways most of the time. Why would you trade that?
I don't know. I'll just get in trade before the London session opens, but.
You need to back test. You need to back test, bro. You need to figure out when your strategy is most likely to work. You can't just apply your strategy in the New York session, in the London session, in the London morning session, in the London PM session, in the Asian session. No. You need to pick one session, pick one time, and just trade that, and only back test that session. When you're back testing, don't back test other sessions. Only back test the time that you will actually trade.
When I'm back testing, I think most of the time my model my mind will get correct when it's in London session, when it sweeps the liquidity of either buy side liquidity or it's sell side liquidity in high time frame. Then while it trade, the setup will go in my direction when I'm predicting, when I'm guessing where it's going.
Nice, man. Yeah, it's my thing. My trade is expanding higher now, so it's good. I've hit 1-to-1 now. I just need it to hit this. I want it to hit this partial. So if it hits this partial, then I can move my stop loss to break even. That's another thing as well. If I don't have partials, then it's really bad, because what will happen is it will come up most of the way to my take profit and then reverse on me, and I lose all of my profits. I've not taken any partials or anything, and then guess what? I want to take another trade, don't I? Because I didn't make any money. So taking partials, I can control myself nowadays. But I'm just saying, if you don't take partials and you let that trade reverse on you, you're gonna want to take another trade.
Yeah.
So I target 1-to-3, but I take 80% of my position off at like 1-to-2 or something like that. So then, if it reverses on me, I've still grabbed quite a lot of money from that trade, and if it stops me out of the trade at break even, then that's a winning trade. That's a winning trade. I partialed out, I made money on it, and I've been stopped at break even. That's a winning trade in my eyes. If I didn't take a partial and I'm just stopped at break even, I've made nothing. Like, if I was you, that's probably something you would do, is you'd want to take another trade, right? Because you didn't make any money, you didn't make a winning trade. You want to end the day green, right? Every trader wants to end the day green. So if you don't make money, you want to take another trade, and you'll be like wanting to make money. It's not about making money, it's about making good trades.
Yeah, being profitable is the only goal.
The only goal, don't even say that. Taking A+ setups and cutting your losses, those are the things you should be focusing on. When you see a really good day, when you need to let your winners run. Like, I leave runners. Like, I'm not going to leave a runner today because it's 5 o'clock in my time. If it was like 2 PM, I would leave a runner until like maybe 4 PM. You know, let that London close session do its thing. Maybe it will run more. And I leave runners on my winners. And if I see it come into a loss, and there's a reason for me to exit out, not just because I feel like it, then I'll exit out, and I'll save myself money. I save myself the loss. Increase my win rate. I mean, not my win rate. Increase my wins and decrease the amount I'm losing on my losses. There should be big win in trading. There should be a small win in trading. And there should be a small loss in trading. There is no big loss. Big loss in trading doesn't exist. You should never take a big loss in trading. There's only big win, small loss, maybe a medium win. There is no big loss. Like, those are the only 3 things it should be. If this stops me out, like, bro, if this stops me out, yeah, guess what? I'm not trading the rest of the day. Even though I still have another 200 left, like, I'm allowed to risk 450 every single day, and I've risked 236. Like, I could, like, if I get stopped out and I lose 236, like, I could be like, yeah, sure, I have like another 200 to risk until I've risked like the amount I'm allowed to like risk on the day. But I'm not going to do that. Why am I not going to do that? Because it's not high probability. Like, I've taken one trade that I'm sure about, one trade that I'm confident in, right? Why am I gonna take a trade I'm not confident in just to make money back? It makes no sense.
Yeah. Look, for you, what time is it now there?
5:07 PM.
5:07. It's when you're 10:52 PM. Oh, that's a night now.
I'm gonna send you this guy on YouTube. He will change your trading. He'll change your life. So I'm gonna send it to you now. This guy changed me. He actually did. He changed my trading. He changed everything. He helped me in ways that I probably couldn't describe to you. Watch as much content from this guy as you can, and get back to me in a few months. Trust me, you'll improve. Just keep watching his videos. What you need to do is you need to study the videos. You need to study the videos, not just watch the video. Like, watch the video, pause the video, if you don't understand it, go and work it out and then play the video. Don't just watch the video and not understand it and then just watch it again and not understand it. Pause it at the bit you don't understand and then work from there. Understand that and then move on. Otherwise you just get overloaded, you get overwhelmed. Most people don't know how to learn efficiently. You need to implement. You need to be implementing as you're watching and implementing. Because you can watch something over and over and over again, but if you don't go and implement it, if you don't go and look for it yourself, like, you're not going to find it. Like, I watched a video on when we have a bearish fair value gap and it gets traded through with a bullish one. And I watched that video and I was like, huh? Like, I had to pause the video. I had to go and look for them myself. I was like, okay, here's a bearish fair value gap. It's like, oh, I see this. It gets traded through with a bullish one and it gets inverted. Like, and I practiced that and I looked for it like maybe 10 times or something, and then I went and played the video because it's like, okay, now I understand. Now I'm with you. Now I'll watch the video. But if you're just going to keep watching it when you don't understand something, you're never going to learn.
Yeah.
Where's the stuff?
Okay,
The weed.
okay, and I'll move down and I'll just watch these videos in the YouTube, alright?
Let's shh. Stop it.
Where's the weed?
Okay?
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, good night, buddy.
Alright, good night, man. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Okay. My music has stopped playing ages ago. I didn't even realise.
Yeah, Bean, I got you a present.
Yeah, just 1 second. Glitterberry G2O, I can't believe it. Can't believe it, can't believe it, can't believe it, can't believe it. Wow.
Glitterberry.
Don't know why it stopped playing. Glitterberry J2O is dank.
I know, I saw them and I was like, they're £3 on Club Card.
Oh, see how it's looking now.
£3 on Club Card.
It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. It's going slowly but surely. It's literally like I said earlier, it will probably play out, but it will just take a couple of years. Not gonna lie. How much am I up on my personal account? Okay, I'm up 20 quid on my personal account. That's alright. That's nice. It's not too bad. What do I mean it's not too bad? That's pretty good.
Not too shabby.
Well, I've still not hit 1-to-1 though. Should I take a partial over here? On my personal? My risk to reward's quite bad. Nah. I'm just gonna set my stop loss to break even on my personal account. I don't see any reason for price to come back down there. I want to see it just continuously expand. In fact, is it safe to trail my stop right now? There's that fair value gap down there that we could fill. It's putting my stop below there a safe place. I think that's the low that respected that fair value gap. I'm happy to put my stop there, because then at least if it wants to come fill this fair value gap, maybe manipulate this low right here, it has space to do that, and if it takes me out then I've still got £7, still banked £7 on that, so that's perfectly fine to me. And then looking at my prop account, just need that partial to hit and then I'm all good. I'm all good in the hood.
Did you get any Becky?
No, I didn't, I'm sorry. But so Aaron and that are supposed to be coming here soon anyway. In fact, Chubbs was literally every person that has said they're gonna come and you know, get a coffee while I'm working, they never do.
I'm
never.
the only one that has.
You're the only one that has. Literally, Chubbs was like, oh yeah, I'll come in tomorrow when you're working, I'll get a coffee. No, never does. He literally said like, oh, like, huh? No, like it's not no. And Chubbs, he was supposed to like come here to learn trading. Chubbs is paying me to teach him trading now, so I think I'm monetizing my knowledge now. You said 50 quid a lesson. Do you know what I said? I was like, I can't take that money. I said, I'll do 20 quid for the lesson. Doesn't matter if the lesson's half an hour, doesn't matter if the lesson's 3 hours. 20 quid for the lesson.
Well,
What do you mean? I'm down for that, that's alright, it's chubs. I like teaching anyways. I don't feel like I'm at that point, like, to actually charge, like, money to, like, teach
it's still your
someone.
time, but I guess you enjoy it, so.
Yes, it's my time, but 20 quid is better than nothing.
True.
Like, yeah, it's just, yeah. It's better than nothing. So, what's on the
Aaron
other?
and Kiara are back just together.
Okay, makes sense. What's that? Candle. So I've trailed my stop to that candle there. Meh, I'm down. I'm down. Honestly, price action's probably slowed down this late in the day, so I don't want it to come down like sort of here and start. Yeah, I'm. I've got to look if there's any like 15. Is there like a 15-minute FEG? Yeah, there's a 15-minute FEG at entry. At entry. That's great. It's not even like I can move my stop loss to break even, and price needs to come and fill that. So this is what I mean about adapting to price rather than like moving my stop loss to break even because I don't want to lose money. That's a separate thing from me saying price needs to, like, if I did that, price might need to come down and fill this fair value gap, and it's still going to continue higher. There's no reason for it to go lower. So moving my stop loss to break even at this point would just turn a profitable trade into an unprofitable trade. What I can do though is if it comes into loss, I can de-risk. Like I said earlier, I can cut the trade if it comes into a loss. If the 5-minute closes below this 15-minute FEG, if we don't get any reaction from it, we displace through it, then I'll cut the loss short. I'm happy to do that, but I'm not happy to put my stop at break even, because then I risk the chance of getting stopped out and it going in my favour. So I have that happen way too much. But yeah, it looks like we're expanding higher more. I don't know why ES is lagging so far behind NQ. Really, it should have caught up a long time ago, but if it can at least hit this partial today, then that would be really, really nice. Yeah, just gonna let that play out. I want us to leave this 15-minute FEG open. There's not enough time in the day to like rebalance to this and also hit my partial. It's like, it's one or the other. We either come up and we hit my partial, or we rebalance to this 15-minute fair value gap and see continuation tomorrow. It's one or the other. But yeah, like I said yesterday, Wednesday, Thursday continuation matches up the midweek reversal profile. It's funny. It's just so funny. It's funny. I was in drawdown for a while though. You see that? That's each candle there is 5 minutes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 5. I was literally in loss for like an hour. Yep.
Can you block the door?
Yeah, I can block the door. I can block the door. I'm up. I've never seen the 51,000 number on my pop account.
Why not?
No, then these are unseen
I
numbers.
can keep telling them not to put them out.
Well, let me just. Do you know what I'm gonna do?
You didn't put them.
Just,
Okay, yeah, sorry.
okay, right, that's right. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. So I'm gonna actually let this just run until like a good 7 or 8 p.m. I'm just gonna let this run until I'm actually physically forced to close it out. I do think that we're gonna continue to grind up higher slowly and hit this partial. Stop to break even. Move my stop to break even or what? I know I said I don't want to do that, but you don't really want to let a winning trade come back on you too much. You know what? You respect this 5 minute there as it visually rejects off of it in real time. Okay. Yeah, I want to see this get respected. I want to see us continue to grind up higher. I'm gonna move my instead of moving my stop to break even, I'll just trail my stop instead. That hits. Yeah, I want to see that active support on price. I don't want to be in the trade anymore if we rebalance to this. We could very well rebalance to this and continue higher, but if we want to do that, I'm happy with just being stopped out, trailed out. That's fine. I'm happy with that, honestly. But I don't think we should. So I'll let you know what happens tomorrow. If I get stopped out, I get taken out for I'm still profitable in the day. Still made 131 on this trade. We continue grind up higher. Hopefully we take this partial. I'll let you know what happened with this trade next stream. But yeah, currently stop under this low. Held that drawdown for ages. Was in drawdown for like a good hour of that consolidation. But like I said, I was seeing that. Is that 1 minute? Is that 1 minute FEG active support on price right there? We didn't close below there. I put my stop in a place where there was 2 fair value gaps in the way of my stop getting taken. So focusing on my stops this month has obviously helped a lot, because otherwise I would have probably gotten stopped out if I'd had my stop, say I don't know, I just think that was a good stop loss placement. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens next stream. Looks like I'll probably get trailed out of that. Hopefully we close within this 5 minute FEG and continue higher. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know, I'll catch you next time in jail. Bye bye.